Whether you are a snacker or you are looking for a treat to bring to your next party or to have for your next party, I got you. Today we are making buffalo chicken wontons and the dessert we're making apple pie wontons that you can make it real quickly with the wonton wrappers here in the kitchen with Krystal. I am Krystal Taylor, the owner and CEO of Fitness Is Not a Game. And I decided to do it because I had these wonton wrappers and I said, well, let's do some fun things with it because a lot of times people bypass these, but they're so easy, and you can make quick snacks. So if you're here, say hey, catching us on replay, type replay in the chat, and let's get to it. It's gonna be real quick and easy. We're gonna make, like I said, two kinds, whether you're a sweet or a savory person. So we're gonna start with our buffalo chicken. Like I was like, which one I'm gonna do first? Actually, no, because my chef friends say all you need to do is you got to start with the fruits and vegetables before you mess with the meat. Then you go use one cutting board. So that's what I'm fixing to do. So we're gonna do the apple pie first. Now you can do this a few ways. If you want to get on the stove and cook it, you can. Because with apples, they can be a little hard to cook down. So I'm gonna show you one of my favorite tricks. So I just have a regular gala apple. You can use whatever apple you like. And I'm gonna take the skin off a little bit, but I'm gonna show you what I like to do to get it nice and quick and soft and easy to cut down. Well, cook down, I should say. So I take the skin off, then y'all just get me a young grater. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm oops shoot. Then I'm gonna grate this down a little bit. Just got me a little bowl. Because all we need is just the flavor. Because this is gonna be a filling. So think about apple pie. And honestly, y'all, this is a great way to make your homemade apple what's that? Applesauce, if you want to. And honestly, I'm not gonna make that much because I'm just doing it in my air fryer today. And you can decide if you want to do it in the air fryer or if you want to do more of them and make it in the oven. Either way, you can do it. But I'm just doing mine in the air fryer today. Ooh, see, look, you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot. I think I might need some spoons though if I'm gonna try to stir these things up. I'm just saying. So look, see how with it being smaller, it's way smaller to cook down as opposed to if you had chunks of apple. And I'm gonna do a little bit more. And honestly, I could probably keep that skin on there if I wanted to, because it ain't that bad for it. That's actually what the extra fiber is. Because we do this whole segment, right, talking about how to eat healthier, better decisions. But just because I'm gonna go ahead and take it off, and I'm gonna save some of this apple because I might use this for some pancakes tomorrow. That's a whole nother discussion. But just cutting down this apple to get as much of it as you need, depending on how many you're gonna make. Usually, like if you're doing 12, you probably use like 2 of them. But I'm only gonna do a few. So I got a little bit of apple. That's a good apple too. Hands juicy and moist. And moist. Of course, you can't do nothing with apples if we bake them without a little cinnamon. That cinnamon tried to play with me. All right, just a little bit of cinnamon. And I like a little bit of nutmeg. Look. Don't play with your nutmeg. Nutmeg will tear your doggone esophagus up. But it's a nice addition. Just adding a little bit of that. And honestly, I'm going to mix this on up and taste it. Now, if you're one of those people and you like a little more sweet, you can add some honey. I brought my honey out just in case. But if you're, oh, this smells so good. Look, look, And I like doing it this way too because if you're trying to cook down the apples, then you're going to need to use butter and all that stuff. We're trying to save calories and fat, y'all. Let's see. I'm going to add a little more cinnamon. Uh-oh. Greedy girl. Why does it keep popping out like that? The cinnamon keep escaping. And just a little more nutmeg. Just a smidge. Just. There we go. Yeah, one time I was making oatmeal. And I made a mistake and grabbed the nutmeg as opposed to the cinnamon, baby. Amen. Anybody ever done that before? If you haven't, please don't. All right, so that is done. Because it doesn't need any extra sweetness. So what I'm going to do now, go ahead and get one of my trays out. And it's gonna be real quick and easy to assemble these wontons. So we're gonna see how many I can get on here. So all I'm gonna do is grab this wonton wrapper. Probably just looking at that, probably get about 4. Okay, lay my wonton wrappers out. Oh, I'm gonna show y'all a little trick too to make it easy. It's all about speed and ease in this piece, because ain't nobody got time to be in the kitchen all doggone day. So you see, I just got my wonton wrappers. I laid them all with each other, right? So now all I'm gonna do is just spoon a little bit of the filling and to each, and you don't want them to be too over stuffed because they will start leaking out, and you won't want all that. So these to cook nice and even. All right, there we go. Make sure they're even. Now I take a little bit out if you wanted to. Oh, they smell so good. Don't judge me. Judge your mama. All right. Oh, that's good. So to seal it, all we need is some water. So let me show you what I do. To make it easy, I dabble in this here water, and I go down the middle. That's why I put them side by side, like that. That way I can hit 2 of them at a time, and then go down the middle again. Go down the middle again. Making sure that I get enough water on both. Then after we do that, oh, sorry for the noise. Now we're gonna do is just fold. See that? Fold. Now I'm pinching them to seal them. Now, if you want to get fancy, you can tuck them just like we would like if you had craving or something. But I think I'm gonna keep these like this because I feel like when they stay in the triangular shape, they cook better. And I'm just gonna lay that on the rack. But also, I feel like it just saves more room when we squeeze them in all the ways. And it's like the filling when it start trying to pop out. So we just fold and seal, fold and seal. That's it. That's all. Oops, see, it's already juicy. Juicy. Look, that's crazy. I was about to sing that song. Y'all know what song it is too. Now think about that song. When that song came out, we were too young to be singing that song, and we knew what it meant, but we didn't know what it meant. And as an adult now, singing that song, I'm like, child, I needed my whole book singing that song, talking about juicy guy going crazy. Lord, on today. All right, so look, those are done. 4 of them made real quick. Like I say, this is real good too if you just want like a quick snack. Or if you're making them, especially if I was about to have an event or if I was going somewhere, then I could make a lot of these pretty easily. And I would probably then put them in the oven. Then I can just bake a lot of them. Either way, if you're baking or air fryer, you want to do like 375. Now, this is also key. Now that we got these pinched up, we're going to get a little butter nonstick spray. And we're going to spray on top. That's your butter. That's your butter. Because they're going to fry up crispy. So now I'm just going to throw these in the air fryer, grab the oven, right? Then we're going to get started on the buffalo chicken. There we go. There we go. Put that. And you only need about, I turned that thing hard too. About 10 minutes. Don't need a lot. You don't need a lot. All right. So that's done. Y'all ready for that? That's the first one. Let's take a little sip of water and we're going to move on to our, I won't say main course, but the savory side where we're going to make the buffalo chicken. Let me find something else to do with this here apple that I'm going to eat later. All right. So with the buffalo chicken, y'all know I got to clean up while I'm in here. We are going to add a little more to it. We're going to start with some chicken that's already cooked so you can get some leftover chicken. Or if you have a rotisserie chicken, you can do that too. I have some chicken that I cooked yesterday, so I'm just going to use that. And we're just going to dice it up real good. This wonton wrapper. I'm just going to dump that one away because it's just laying all around. So what we're going to do with this one, this one has a few more ingredients. Give me another bowl. So, of course, we're going to have chicken, but our base is going to be some cream cheese. I already have cream cheese that I had. We're going to use some cream cheese. to make it a little creamier and to add a little extra protein, we're going to throw some Greek yogurt in here. And it's going to be super easy. Scheiße. You know what that means? Apologies. Oops. All right, so just a little cream cheese because we're not going to make a lot of these either, y'all. Because I'm just doing them in my little air fryer. Again, you get to decide how much you're going to use and make. Don't ask me how much. Now I know the ancestors guide me. I don't do too much measuring. So I'm going to use a little Greek yogurt to make it a little creamier too. Make it a little easier to mix up. Right now I'm doing like a teaspoon of each just because I'm only going to make about 4. All right, so you decide how much you want to use. All right, got that. Then we're going to add some cheese. You use whatever cheese you want. I like a little Colby Jack. You can use cheddar, whatever you like. A little cheese. Then somebody gonna be cleaning up. Somebody gonna be cleaning to add a little extra flavor. We're gonna throw some green onions up in here. Look, and I tell you, I'm excited because y'all, I used to make these buffalo chicken cups, and I was happy to find this one because because the buffalo chicken cups I would actually have to bake those, and they're stacked in like muffin tins, right? So it just take a little bit longer. So this is a way to get my buffalo chicken cup flavor experience without it taking this long, because I use the one-time wrappers for that too. Maybe one day I'll make those. Just I didn't know if I felt like doing it with the time that we have. So I'm just chopping up a little green onion. Ooh, that's a shame. I guess I think I want a little more green onion. When I smell food, when I always say food should be an experience, y'all. If you don't get happy about what you eating, I'm sorry for you. And this is the thing. If after you eat, you feel bad about what you eat, then you need to make some changes. I'm just saying. I'm showing y'all how to have some good, healthy herb stuff. All right? Since it's buffalo chicken, we're going to use some buffalo sauce. If you want to make your own buffalo sauce, go for it. But again, we talking about making things easier, right? Ooh, and I like mine a little spicy, so that's why I did that. Let me stir this up, see how it's looking so far. I think I like it. Y'all, I ain't forgot you like Krystal. You ain't got a damn piece of chicken in there. I know. I'm just trying to get this texture together first with this consistency. Ooh, it smells good. I'm so excited. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, sucking down. Wait a minute. All right. So now give me a little chicken. Hey, man. The church say, man, which one I want? Start with this little one and see what happens. And you can dice it, shred it, however you want to. You just want little itty bitty chunks. Because I'm one of those. I want to taste all the things in every bite. So I'm getting this nice. Oh, yeah, this is well good enough. Nice amount of chicken. Oh, don't judge me. And I sort of made this buffalo last night anyway. A little cayenne, a little paprika. Girl, who about to eat? I'm about to eat. Oh, this is gonna be good. I'm probably gonna make more of these than I made for the apple pie. Maybe I'll just make a few with y'all. Make the rest later. Stirring this up in here. Yeah. Child. That looks good. Add a little more chicken up in here. Add a little. Why not? Put all the meat up in there. And we're going to follow the same thing that we did with the other one. Actually, I might, just so I don't get them mixed up. Well, I don't think I will. I think I'm making the same way. All right. Let me wipe this plate off a little bit, and I'm going to get my wrappers, and we're going to do the same thing. If you're here, say hey, y'all. Let me know which one you're excited about. You're in the kitchen with Krystal, where I'm making buffalo chicken wontons. And I'm also making apple pie wontons. I put the apple pie ones in the air fryer already. You can also do it in the oven. Either way, about 375. About if you're in the air fryer, you only want about 8 to 10 minutes. In the oven, you might need like 10 to 12, maybe a little bit more, depending on your oven. The apple pie is super easy to shorten time and calories. All I did was I got an apple, just usually got an apple. I grated it, and then I put some cinnamon and some nutmeg in it. That's it. That's all. If you're on the stove, you might need to do all types of extra stuff like cooking it down with butter. We are trying to save calories, y'all. So that's why I'm like, let's just, ooh, that smells good. Ooh, they bubbling too. Let's save calories and just grate it down so we don't have to cook the actual apples, right? And then, then I put it in the wonton wrapper, put it in the middle like I'm doing now, sealed it with some water, folded it over, sprayed it with a little butter non-stick spray, right? Just to add the butter flavor and to also add a little moisture to the wonton because they will. Well, the one thing I noticed, I haven't played around with this in the oven, but I noticed that they get super crispy in the air fryer, right? So you want to, you don't want it to be hard, but you do want it to be crispy. So this is what I did, just scoop a little bit into each, and then we're gonna add a little water. We're just using the water as a sealant. You don't have to use egg and all that stuff. I'm just going down the middle for both. Well, for all four, that way it's easier to cover. Then we're just gonna fold over and seal, and then we're gonna throw these in there. And then while these in there, we're gonna make some quick sauces. I may put a little too much up in this one. We're gonna see. But I will say what I'd like to do is sometimes if I think it's gonna overflow a little bit, you see how that's a lot in there, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move it away from the edges. That's what I'm gonna do, spread it out a little bit. Or you could take some out. I may need to take a little bit out. We'll see. But I start at the top, seal at the top. See that? And then just pinch my way on down to the edges. Well, that's gonna be good. And this is just so much healthier than frying them. Because I do like to make a good, oh, come on, Miss Sizzle. I do like to make a good crab rangoon, and that's why I have this because I made some crab rangoon recently. But that's fried, and then the house smelling like grease. Ain't nobody got time for that. I can't stand the smell of grease. It's all up in the house. That's another reason why I don't like to fry a lot of food in addition to the extra fat and calories. But this allows you the opportunity to still enjoy the food and the snacks without feeling guilty and your house smelling bad. I'm just saying. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on here. Like that. And those apple pie ones almost ready, baby. And I can tell because I hear them. I hear them, they sizzling. And you might want to flip them halfway through. So that's what I might do just to make sure that they're cooking evenly on both sides. But we're gonna check them. We're gonna see. I said this one might have a little too much. We're gonna see about it. We're gonna see about it. Paint it on up. Paint it on up. Put it on here. And then our last one. I said, especially if you're just doing something quick for yourself. You want a little snacky snack. And shoot, honestly, you can make enough. Well, I wouldn't want you to have a whole meal on these. Be sick. I was gonna say you might make enough to make it a meal, but don't do that. Just make you some chicken. Just make you some chicken, a little extra on them. All right, now we got that on here, and this time we're gonna spray. Get this out the way. We're gonna spray this with some oil, like vegetable oil. I got canola, whichever one you want. I wanted some EDOO, but they didn't have any, so I'm spraying it down so there's something reason. Get my pie holder so I don't burn myself. Ooh, child. These are about ready. They are crisping on the edges. Let me see about this. I might, it's so funny because the racks are different. Look at that. Oh, they smell good. Oh, they crisper, but they soft on the top. I'm just gonna flip that and just see how that work when I'm selling that way. We gonna see about it. Oh, all right. I'm gonna let them do their own thing because I think they're about done. So that's it. Quick, easy to make them. Now, what we gonna make with them for a dip, right? People like dips. Let me move this out the way. I know I gotta make some room. I gotta clean up a little bit so we have room to play around with this sauce, with these sauces. So I'm gonna keep my Greek yogurt. I'm gonna bring over, because we're gonna make one for each. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And honestly, y'all, I'm calling an audible. I'm looking around, I'm thinking about what I got, and we're gonna do a few things. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. I like it a lot. All right, get this out the way so we can get to it. Pull out some, since we're doing dips, I can reuse that. Right, so we don't need big bowls. Get this out the way. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna make both of them Greek yogurt based. Greek yogurt is great to add more protein into your diet, and I just like the consistency of it too, right? Dang, you've just been in there. So we're gonna do a savory one. So we're gonna make a Greek yogurt ranch dip. So this is my own ranch season. If you have the In the Kitchen with Krystal cookbook, in the back there is a section that's all about homemade seasonings. This is the ranch seasoning. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to mix it with some Greek yogurt. But then for the apple, and that's going to go, of course, with the buffalo chicken. Boy, let me take a sip of this here water. Give my life. My brain doing all the things. Or if you want to, you can use some regular ranch if you want to. I pulled it out because I thought about it. And honestly, I might do something else with it. But we're trying to make healthier decisions, right? So we can reduce all of the extra fats that we are consuming by just getting store-bought stuff, and it doesn't have a lot of protein, and just add protein ourselves, then let's do that. And then for the apple pie one, still gonna use a little Greek yogurt, but I'm gonna mix a little bit of powdered sugar with it to add a little sweetness, add some cinnamon, and add some vanilla because why not? So let's get to it with these spoons. Actually, yeah. But I'm just gonna put a little Greek yogurt in the bowl. Yeah, nice and creamy. Because we try to make healthy decisions so that, like these are not guilt-free, completely free. Yeah, guilt-free. Because, you may get better decisions. Too often we, feel bad about what we eat. No, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that, but I did. With this, you're like, shoot, I had Greek yogurt all through. It was a whole bunch of protein. I didn't fry it. I air fried it. I didn't use butter. I used non-stick calorie-free seasoning, right? Oh, child. How long has this been in here? How do you been? I'm over here thinking I'm shaking it up. No, I'm not. I got to smell, make sure. Check it out. I thought I smelled something boiling. Oh, my ranch season is sitting in here, but we're going to break this thing up because it's still good. Just the humidity. Ain't that crazy? That's why I put it in the doggone mason jar so I don't do this. But I guess it did. All right, let me break that up and shake this up again. Let's try this again. We tell y'all this real TV, y'all. And I tell y'all too. Look, I ain't no doggone chef. I'm just a chick who loves to eat, but also like what I want. I want to like what I see in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people feel the same way. So I come on here to share my tips. That's why y'all gonna see the bloopers, the blunders. Y'all gonna see all the things. It is what it is. Cause it's real life, baby. All right, so I'm gonna put that on there. And don't ask me what's in here. I can't remember what's all in here. I know it's dill. I feel like some onion powder, garlic powder, maybe some parsley or something. I don't know. I can't remember. Get the cookbook, find out. All right, so but it sure smells good. Let's see, making our own ranch. I'm gonna taste this to see if you like it or need or want a little bit more. Okay. Oh, that's good. Come on, homemade ranch. And look, I get way too excited over food. Bam. So that's done. So what I think I might want to do though, just because that's good. You know, I catch you that residual flavor come back. You like, wait a minute. I'll allow it. We're gonna leave that as is. All right. Okay then. I don't know why I just shook up this vanilla, but I think I shake up everything. You know, add a little vanilla, because why not? Mm, wait a minute. I'm liking that a lot. Hurry up and get done. Shoot. All right. We're going to add some cinnamon because why not? Just a little bit. Then we're going to add a little bit. But actually, let me taste this first. See if I even want to add any sugar. I may not. Let's see about it. But this is going to be a dip because we're going to put some powdered sugar on top of it. Let's see. And y'all, you got to be willing to try your stuff in the midst of. Look. Wait a minute, I got to cleanse my palate. That right there is good. What about regular water? This some electrolyte water. But, yeah, mama. Look, when I tell you I'm about to tear this buffalo chicken up, so I already love everything buffalo chicken. Let me know if you do too. All right, let me taste it. That's good. Still need, I'm going to add a pinch, just a little bit of this powdered sugar. Don't want it to get too sweet, but because I can, like, it is a little more than I would want it to be. Just a little bit. That's definitely taste the vanilla, definitely taste the cinnamon. Let's see. There we go. Bam. Let's go ahead and cook these little babies. I smell you, little buddies. I'm coming for you next. Don't judge me. When I talk to my food, I want them to know what's happening because I'm excited to meet them. All right, I'm going to throw a little bit of powdered sugar into my sifter. I'm going to top it with a little powdered sugar. Oh, look at me. All fancy. There we go. Look at you gotta do whatever you gotta do to get you excited, right? And I feel like I got a whole mess over here. I don't like no mess. This is good. Amen. Oh yes, amen. So here we go. First up, got our, can you see that? Got our apple pie wontons with our dipping sauce. Them things is cooking. So I smell it. I hear it. Okay then. You know what? Let me real quick. I know I'm talking trash, but what I don't want is for them to bun. Hold on. We're gonna get to that in a second. Let me make sure these babies. Ooh, they cooking. Ooh. And they smell delicious. I'm just toss them a little bit so they can cook a little more even on both sides. All right. Let's get back to it. All right. Let's do this quick taste test. Let's see if I really like it as much as I think I am. Man, I haven't done the walk off in a minute. Look, I told y'all I was raised with manners. However, y'all gonna have to catch me eating because they're so light and flaky. You got the apple, the cinnamon, the nutmeg. That is all you need. A little bit of powdered sugar on top. Amen. The dipping sauce is nothing but Greek yogurt, vanilla, cinnamon, and a little powdered sugar. Y'all, this is taking me, baby. And I don't even have a sweet tooth like that. If you like, I will say, like, I used to be an apple pie connoisseur at the place with the arches, right? But that light, flaky, made at home, healthier because it's not frozen, baby. We ain't use no butter, no nothing. Better stop playing with me. Bring these bad babies out here. Come say hi. Come visit your cousin. Ooh, they smell. Ooh, they smell good. Baby, look, your girl is happy on today. If you ain't got no doggone wonton wrappers, I advise you go get some. Look. Why I throw that thing with attitude? That's how good that dang on apple pie one was. I'm mad I gotta keep talking to y'all. Shoot, I'm about to hurry up and finish. But look, this is just our buffalo chicken wonton. We'll diced up some chicken, mix it with some cream cheese, some Greek yogurt, green onion, buffalo sauce, of course, and a little cheese. And then for the dipping sauce, I just use Greek yogurt and my homemade ranch seasoning. So, look. Folded these things up, throw them in the air fryer on 375 for about 10 minutes each. Baby. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. You can also make them in the oven, especially if you're making more. But, baby, look, I'm so excited. I can't even stop saying look. Because that apple pie, Give it to me now. Got me doing a run. Look. Oh, I done done myself today. Hot. It's working. Look. I had to walk out and a dance today. Look. I told y'all I was raising manners. Not to be eating in front, talking food in my mouth, and all that good stuff. But this is market research for y'all. Ooh. Because I've never made them this way. I told you I used to make buffalo chicken cups. But this right here is quick though. Look. If you don't have you some wonton wrappers, go get you some. So these right here, buffalo chicken, apple pie. Great for a snack. This might mess around and be my lunch. But also if you're having a party and you want to take something to a party and get together, try these out. Oh, these could even be good for like a brunch activity. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So y'all, you have been in the kitchen with Krystal. I'm Krystal Taylor, the owner and CEO of Fitness Not a Game. And I brought y'all some buffalo chicken wontons and apple pie wontons to show you how you can make food that tastes good, but that still allows you to enjoy what you see in the mirror, because eating healthier does not have to be hard, take long, or be bland. You can still enjoy it, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all go so I can finish eating. Make sure you keep drinking your water. If you have to go outside, please be safe, because I just want you healthy, I want you happy, and I want you here. So I will see you next time. Oh, and when you make yours, tag me. Let me know. I want to see how you did and what you thought about it, because, baby, I'm excited. All right, y'all. Have a good one. I'll see you next time.